Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Chris back with another video. I'm doing this What the Monopoly. What the Monopoly. That means there have been two other versions of the shoe to drop. And this is the final version. So when Nike does a What the, they take the previous models in that lineup and they put all of the details on the final shoe in the series. So this is the third shoe in the Monopoly series. Sorry about the paper being so loud, but there's 2 layers of paper. Just in case you have to check for authenticity, I will do a little bit more detail on this than I have been doing recently, but you do have the Monopoly box. It's got the Hasbro logo under the bottom. And I'll get to that kind of stuff in the close-up. I'm just getting this thing out so you can see it. And it's just a ridiculous amount of details on the shoe, including a different tongue, which has Monopoly money currency symbol, and it has Monopoly here on the side. And then you do have the dice right here, different color outsoles. Let me get the other shoe out because in true What the fashion, the other shoe should be completely different from this shoe. And actually, let's see. Yeah, it is. It is, but it's a tie-dye version. They look very similar if you see them. I can see a lot of people sporting these. 2 and 3, 2 and 3, 23, which is the model. But let's get this paper. You do have the Monopoly money printed on the paper. And I'm going to drop this down so I can give you some details and then get directly to the close-up. And it is the LeBron 22, I said 23. 22, What the Monopoly, WTM, that's what's on the tag. I'll show you that when I get to the close-up. And the color is mint foam Cerise. So Cerise, Cerise, C-E-R-I-S-E. The style code is HV8080-300. Now, I want to look at the right tongue. Yeah, it is like a Monopoly currency. On the inside, it's just Monopoly, and then the tie-dye kind of fades all the way through the shoe. And that, yep, the laces can go underneath this. I'm just looking for other kind of cues. This feels like a canvas. It's not a leather shoe. And it got a bump up in price to $200. So the What the Monopoly series has been increased in price, which I don't necessarily think, if you're taking it from a leather to a textile, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But you came to see the close-up. I know you want to look at these, so let's get to the close-up. It is leather, kind of a suede on the tongue. It's perforated. But interesting looking shoe, man. I think for like All-Star Weekend, it'd be dope. Like if you can style this correct way for All-Star Weekend, you'll definitely kind of, crush it. But not a whole lot of details. LeBron's signature on the heel for the 22. Let's get to the close-up. Now, that What the Monopoly LeBron 22 has so many details. I mean, including the box. And let's go to the top of it so you can see the box, the top with the Monopoly, the LeBron James edition. Right, and we go to the back and we have the top hat, of course. But it's the shoe that we need to take a look at because there are differences. And what I want to do is drop this down so you can see the medial and the lateral sides of the shoe at the same time and see what the differences are there. Now I'm going to bring this back and I want to drop that right there on that logo so you can see that logo. Going to do this top down. Bring this back. Drop this back down. Turn that so you can get a look at the heel. And the last thing that I'm sure you'll want to see if you're considering purchasing this one, let me drop this one down and pull back so you can see the medial and the lateral side. I think the next thing has to be the outsole. So that's the right shoe. It's the left shoe. I just want to make sure you get a good look at this. I think All-Star Weekend, people are going to wear some things that'll make this look great. You know. Now, is it for me? Nah, I'm too old, son. No, seriously. I mean, it's not for me, though. It's definitely not for me. It's for a younger crowd and true fans of King James. You know, so that is the Monopoly version. The What the Monopoly, which is the third version and the final one in the Monopoly series. I do like that the midsole here is covered in a textile, which that feels like canvas. Wonder if it's coated in any way. Probably. But that tie-dye look is not bad at all. But that's the Monopoly. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.